Hey guys, what's up? It's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been following along, this month I'm doing an experiment and I'm going to post every single day this month. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe so you can check out all the videos that I post and see how it affects my channel if you're interested in that. So today we're doing a video that I have been wanting to do for like 9 or 10 months. About a little over a year ago, my boyfriend and I both signed up for Uber Eats and we're just doing it for fun. I just really like side hustles, so I kind of wanted to see if Uber Eats was like worth doing or not. And I've always wanted to try it since I moved to San Francisco, and then especially when COVID started. I feel like people are using Uber Eats more than ever, but we've just been like kind of lazy and just never got around to do it. So today we are finally filming that video. We are going to do Uber Eats in San Francisco. Yeah, there's a new law passed in California in the past like month that gives drivers, I think, more money. I've noticed that on my Uber Eats charges, there's like $2 extra that gets charged, and it's some California tax or something. So we'll see if that affects my earnings at all. But yeah, I just really enjoy these videos. And also I think it's kind of fun to do in the city and see new restaurants that we should possibly try out. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we got our first trip on the way down from the garage, so that's why I didn't film it, but it's to McDonald's. It says it's like a 20-minute thing and it's gonna give us like $6, which honestly is not that much, but because like it's two of us and I can hop out, I feel like it might be faster. And also I'm afraid that if I don't accept it, that it won't give us more jobs, so we're gonna do it. Also, during this whole video, in case you're wondering why, I will be in the back seat because I recently got my car broken into and there's glass in the passenger seat belt. The driver's seat is fine, and everything else got fixed, but they just missed that the passenger seat belt is not working. So that's why I'm in the back seat, or else you'd hear a really annoying ringing the entire time and it'd be unsafe. So, oh yeah, also, we're both wearing our masks. I have gloves that I'm going to put on when I go out to get the food and everything. Yeah, just trying to be like extra COVID safe. So I have gloves on. I'm about to run out and go get the McDonald's order. It's nice because we have 2 people, so I think that it makes our Ubering more effective since the city is so horrible with parking and everything. Picked up the delivery and now we are on our way driving the crazy streets of San Francisco. Alright guys, we're just finishing up the McDonald's order and we just got another request, $7, but we'll just go for it for the sake of this video. So, yep. Took a minute to come out. So we just dropped off the first order. It said it was going to take 20 minutes, but I think it took us more like 15. So that's good. And we got our second order before we even dropped off the first one, which in the past sometimes we'd have to wait. And so that can be annoying. It's also another small order. I think it's like $7, but also we don't know if we'll get tips, so that helps too. This one also says it'll take 20 minutes, but hopefully we can get it done a little bit faster. It was only like 3 minutes away from where we just dropped off, but I don't know where the person lives yet. So, whoa, now we're getting an extra $3.50. Is this like adding on to the Sweet Green restaurant?
Possibly.
Okay. Here at Sweet Green, I think this was where we're picking up.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is Sweet Green.
On the right?
Yep. So this is something that I don't know if this is a new feature on Uber Eats, but I think it's smart. But I realized that...
You're not gonna hit that pole.
No.
Actually?
Not what, a little. No, you're okay. Maybe stop now. The second place that we're going to go get food is just like really close to Sweetgreen. So I think it's nice that they have combined them into one trip, because a lot of times in the past, well, we've only done Uber like maybe 5 or 6 times together, but you'll kind of like drive past the same areas like all the time. So it's helpful. So it's helpful if they're putting these together. Okay, so we're just pulling up to our third order spot, to our third drop-off. And on our way to our third drop-off, we got a $23 order come in, and we were debating whether this would have been our last order for the night, but we're like, nope, we're gonna go for it, because that's pretty much more than all of our other orders combined. That one was actually kind of stressful because it said to leave at door, so I go up and I realized that like it's the apartment door, yeah, and then they were like room 2, but like 6 is on the bottom, so you have to go up the stairs to find 2. And then I left it at the doorstop, and then I pressed like delivered on my phone, and I started going down the stairs, and then they're like, take a photo for proof. So I'm like running up these like really old San Francisco stairs, and I got the photo. So if any of you guys are doing Uber, just know that you might be asked to take a photo, because I was not expecting that, and I was just like a mess in this old creaky building. Headed to our second to last delivery. Hey guys, it's a few days later and I'm finally finishing the end of this video. The last like 2 rides were really abrupt and I didn't really film that much of them. I just kind of got like stressed out. The last restaurant that we went to, there was like this homeless man who I think was on drugs or crazy, and he was like talking to me as I was trying to pick up the food, which scared me. And then yeah, it was just kind of like a mess. The last place I dropped off, I couldn't find the elevator in the building, and then I couldn't find the stairs, and yeah, that's why there's like minimal footage at the end. But I completed all 5 trips. I'll have a screenshot of my earnings and the summary of everything, but I was online for 1 hour and 14 minutes. It says I was active for 1 hour and 12 minutes. I did 5 trips and I earned 30 points, which I don't understand what points are, but I think it's something if you're like consistently doing Uber Eats, I don't know. I made $43.52 in total, which I think is pretty good, but I actually made more in tips than I did in my fare. My net fare was $20.38, which I think for 1 hour and 15 minutes pretty much of working is not great. And also if you factor in wear and tear on your car and gas, I don't think that's worth it. But in tips, I got $23.14, which is a lot. I've done Uber Eats probably like 5 times, and I think this was probably the most generous amount of tips I've gotten, and I don't really know why. I don't think like we did anything special. The first order that I did, I didn't get a tip. I got $6.15 from the fare. That was the McDonald's. The second trip that I did, which included when we went to Sweetgreens and Mendocino Farms, the fare was $6.53, which I feel like is really low for going to 2 places, but I guess they were close. But in tips, I got $6.74. And then the last trip that I did, which was the sushi restaurant, they were both like Japanese restaurants, I'm not really sure. The fare was $7.70, which again, I feel like is pretty small. I feel like the restaurants were like 5 minutes away from each other, but I did have to kind of wait a while at both of them. And the apartments that we dropped off at were probably like 3 minutes apart. So in that sense, they were close. But in tips, I got $16.40. So in total, I made $24.10 on that delivery, which is great. If you guys like this, I would be down to do it again. It was fun, but it was also kind of stressful. I don't know, like San Francisco is just kind of an annoying place to drive, and just a lot of people being out. And I think COVID too made it more stressful. Just like having to wear your mask and the gloves, it's really hard to like use your phone if you have gloves on. That pretty much sums up our Uber Eats trip. Make sure to subscribe so you can see all the videos that I'm posting this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my next video.